Good morning and welcome to our Sky Vision Lounge, where we do live analysis of the market. So this is the London session live analysis. So I just thought let just share a thought with us, particularly if you're just starting out or if you've been trading and you're not seeing the kind of results you expect. So we have to always go back to the fundamentals. One, do you have a process? And then are you consistent with that process? So in trading, it's been agreed. You can check it out anywhere. And with any coach or any person that trades, particularly on YouTube or anywhere, you will see these things, or even Google it. Um, you will see that it's been agreed that if price is going to move up, if we're going to have a trend, it's going to start from a low and then move to a high and then come back to a lower high, or rather a higher low. It's called the higher low because it's higher than this low here. And then the next time it will move higher than the last high. And then once it gets to that high, at some point it's going to push back again or a pullback before it resumes the push up again, breaking that highs. So we say that it's giving you a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And the same thing is true for when price is going the opposite direction. And of course, the other one is when price is just going up and down and it's not showing you a trend. It's not giving you higher highs and higher lows, right? So let's look at what we like to ask ourselves every time. What did price do overnight? Where is price now? And what must I see price do before I take a trade? Okay, so let's practicalize that with this knowledge that we have now. Let me expand this for us. And I'm just interested in what price has done today. So this is the start of the day. Okay, so let's look at it together. So let me take the path tool. So it started with a bearish candle, right? This is the 30 minutes time frame. And then it pushes all the way up to this level. That was the highest level. Then you see a pullback. Yeah. Then you see another push up. Yeah. But this push up did not break above that high. Okay. So you have one leg here. Yeah. You have a pullback, but the next push up did not break that highs. So what happened next? You just see price came back here, went up again, then came back down here, went back again, right? And it's come back here and it's somewhere here right now. So overall, what is price doing? So you can see that you have just one leg. You can't see higher highs. You can't see your higher low is not yet fully defined. You can see that it's finding it hard to break below these zones. Yeah, but it's also not breaking where it started from. It has not broken this level where this push up started from. So we have a potential, yeah, that price can pull back and then go all the way up. There's a potential for that. Yeah. The only time you now say that, okay, perhaps it's actually going to go down is when you see that price then break this low. So remember that where is the yeah. So all we've seen is this big push up. And then all we're seeing in between here and here is that it's just going sideways. Yeah. So unless it breaks this high here, unless it comes and breaks this high here and closes above it, or comes all the way back down and closes below this low, then we don't have any setups at its way. Yeah. Now, remember again that in our trading process in the VIP lounge, we also look at, so besides just breakout structures, we also look at the candlesticks. We look at what we call rejection candles. Yeah. So we have a process as to how to give us an indication of possible market direction. Okay, so we can see that right here, we can see a rejection candle. Yeah, we see a bullish engulfing candle there. We see a lot of rejections of these lows here. So there's a potential that price could actually push up. Yeah. So if you are in a buy already, for instance, yeah, the first level you'll be looking for is for it to come back to take, since this is the last high, let it take out this high. Then once it takes out that small high, that's a small high. The main high is up here. Yeah. So there's a smaller high here. So let it take out this high, take out this high. Then you can continue your trade, right? But you know that if this buy is going to be invalidated, is when this lows here is broken. Yeah. So that's when you're using rejection candles. Okay. But when you're just using break of structures, you know that all this action here is a pullback. Okay. Right. So let's continue. Oh, what happened? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to increase the zoom in a bit. Okay, let's look at the next chart. This is pound yen. Okay, so what has price done overnight? So we remember our trade process again. So what did price do overnight? Let me take the path tool. So price started bullish, a small pullback, and then a massive push up. No opposite candle at all. Yeah, massive push up all the way to this high. Then it pushes back down, pushes back up, just to this high here. It does not break above or close above. Then what does it do? It comes back down, gives you a market structure shift right there. Yeah, pushes up a little bit, and then comes back down. Yeah, so can you see how price is just moving? And you can use that to analyze what market is doing. Okay, so right now, market is down here. So what is it going to do next? We have a market structure shift. So there's a potential that price would actually push back down. So where is the last leg? This is the last leg from here to here. That's the last main leg. Okay. So we're bullish. However, we can see a very deep retracement happening. So it's left to you to decide, do I want to take part in this retracement, right? Do I want to sell in this retracement, or do I want to wait for price? Let it give me some signs that is ready to resume the upward trend. So you make that decision as to what you want to do. Yeah, some people will just say, okay, like for me, for instance, I like to scalp sometimes when price is giving me market structure shifts like this, because we don't know how far it will go. So I just scalp and see perhaps maybe to, let me see where that break of structure occurred. Yeah, so somewhere up here. Yeah, so we see that price could actually push all the way back down to these zones here, because that was your last break of structure. Okay, somewhere around there. And then we can even see some rejection candles here, but it's not confirmed yet what it wants to do. But overall, we can see that it potentially wants to push down first. So you just follow that trade process, okay? And you decide which side of the market do you want to take. And there's no right or wrong uh, um, indication here, or there's no right or wrong thing that you do. Whether you take the sales is okay. Whether you wait for the buy setup to happen is also okay, right? There's no right or wrong here. Okay, that is what the market, that's the beautiful thing about the market. The important thing is that you follow a process and you are consistent with that process. That's the more important thing there. Okay, so for this one, price has done a market structure shift, and we're currently selling, waiting to see when the price will turn around and then begin to give us some bullishness. Okay, let's look at the next one. Euro yen, a similar thing too. It just pushes up, comes down, pushes up a little bit again, and then goes all the way up, pushes down, goes up again, pulls back, a deeper pullback, a nice market structure shift there, early London session, and then now it's pushed down to this level. Okay, so the market has done the market structure shift, and you can see the potential for it to go further down. So we're waiting to see. So, well, if you are not in a sell already, because we can even see those rejection candles, see this candle here, a nice bearish engulfing candle at the top. Yeah. And then another one here. In case you missed this one, this is another setup for you. Yeah. So you can take those rejection candles for your potential reversals, or you can wait until that price action gives you the potential that it wants to turn back around to start going up. Yep. So this one we're currently selling until we see the bullishness come into the market. Then we'll change direction. Okay. Let's look at the next pair. Pound Aussie. This one is clearly bearish. I mean, you can see this. So it push up, a push down, a push up again, and a push down, a pull back, a push up, a pull back again, and it's currently pushing back down. So you can see how price is just moving. So if you are trading, if you are awake during the Asia session, you see a nice break of structure, a push down, a small pullback, another push down, a small push up. You know, you can see how price is just going lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, so it's giving you a lower high here. So it's coming back down to this zone. So let's see what markets would do at this level here. So let me mark this. So if price is here already, so if you're not already in a sell from the top here, yeah, what I like to do, I like to wait for price to give me the indication that of what he wants to do. If I see a nice close, where's my, okay, good, there it is. So if on this candle, it closes very bearish, right? It closes below this level here, then it has a potential to pull back and then continue going downwards. Yeah. So that's what I'll be looking for. I don't want to enter right here. I want the candle to close first, then I'll take a decision there. Otherwise, if it gives me a rejection candle down here, then I could either decide that, okay, I want to be aggressive. I'll take a buy and look for these highs first. Yeah. But if I don't want to be aggressive, I'll then wait until price breaks this last high to give me a break of structure, then wait for that pullback and then go up. See, very nice and simple process. Okay, let's look at the next pair. This is pound USD. What is pound USD doing? It just moved up, pushed down, moved up again, small pullback, pushed down, and it's hesitating here now. So it's currently fairly bullish. So what do you expect? We expect it to come up and break above these highs here. So as long as, if you look backwards, where is the last valid range? So this is the last high. This is your last opposite candle that was valid. So that means this zone here is your zone where you put your line in the sand. So if price breaks below it, then you know that price is not interested in going up. It has the potential to come back down to these lows. Yeah. Let's look at the next one, Euro USD. This one too has a similar setup. So it went down first, came back up, pull back, push up, and a pull back, another push up. Yeah, let's say to that level. Yeah. And then it's currently pulling back down. Yeah. Where's your last opposite candle? This one, I can't see a very nice one here. So with all the, because all these other ones, they actually the wicks are higher than the candles before it. So I'll just take this ultimate low that it started from as my line in the sand. Yeah. So until price breaks below this level, then we know that it's no longer going to go up. Okay. USD yen. What is this doing? This one is just USD yen has just been going sideways for a long time. So it's mainly trading rejection candles. So it came all the way down, pushes up, And then what does it do? Instead of going back up, it pulls back, gives you a market structure shift, and then it's come back down, and then it's somewhere here right now. So right now, it's just going sideways. Let me do this and see. I just want to see the bigger picture. Yeah, it's in a big range. It's in a big range. So let's see if it breaks above, you might actually get some nice quick buys there. But this bearish engulfing candle, I feel it might actually just maybe come down a little bit more. But at the moment, no trade for me. It's not clear. Yeah, I'll rather trade maybe pound Aussie or euro yen or the other ones that are a bit clearer. Yeah, this one is not so clear what it wants to do. It could bounce from here and then go all the way up, or at least go halfway first. Yeah, before going back down or continue going up. So it's not so clear. So I won't trade this one just yet. Okay. Lovely. Do we have any questions? Let me check the chat to see if there's any question in the chat. Okay, there's no question there. Very good. All right, so we'll be back for the New York session about 2 o'clock West African time. Thank you all very much. See you later.